The soldiers of the 8th Regiment of the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine destroyed a group of North Korean military personnel in the Kursk region of the Russian Federation. The SOF press service reported on this and published photos of the neutralized soldiers and their documents. According to Ukrainian Special Operations Forces, 13 North Korean military personnel who fought on the side of Russia were killed during special operations. The SOF soldiers killed 5 DPRK fighters in a small arms battle and 8 more with the help of drones, the statement reads. After the battle, the Special Operations Forces operators examined the bodies of the neutralized DPRK military and their personal documents. One of them had an assault rifle with a collimator sight, a Sino-Russian Azart radio station, and a drone detector. In addition, he had an ID card that differs from a regular military ID. The discovered items may indicate that he belongs to the officer corps, the SOF noted. Among other things, the North Korean soldier was carrying a letter of appeal to the ruling Workers' Party of North Korea. As previously reported, the families of North Korean soldiers killed during hostilities against Ukraine are obliged to sign non-disclosure documents. An anonymous source from North Korea told Free Asia that the first death certificates of the military were handed over to their families. On December 18th, my mother and I received a message that the Gyeongju City Party Committee summoned us to participate in a provincial party event. When we arrived in Pyeongseong, we received a death certificate of my younger brother, who served in the Special Operations Forces, the source shared. According to the source, they've been told at the event that the soldiers were killed during sacred military exercises on which the honor of the motherland depended. For the first time in history, a Ukrainian F16 fighter jet shot down 6 Russian cruise missiles in one combat mission, reports Yuri Ikhnat, head of the Air Force Command Communications Department. The combat aircraft pilot used the F-16's missiles and cannon to destroy the air targets. This happened during a massive Russian missile and drone attack on Ukraine on December 13, 2024. At that time, there were almost 200 enemy drones, Kinjal air-launched ballistic missiles, and 94 air, sea, and land-based cruise missiles in the Ukrainian sky. Cruise missiles were the main target for the Ukrainian fighter jet during this attack. Intercepting such important targets is not an easy task for a pilot. Still, Ukrainian pilots have the most experience in the world in combat operations against cruise missiles, Yuri Ikhnat noted. The Ukrainian F-16 had only 4 air-to-air missiles at its disposal, 2 medium-range and 2 short-range. Most likely, these were AM-120 AMRAAM and AM-9 Sidewinder, respectively. The long-range missiles were the first to be used, and then the pilot had to get close to a distance of around 2 miles to use the short-range missiles. The elite of the army, the Marines, recruit people from the camps. Kuznetsov Vitaly Vyacheslavovich traveled around until at one point the 810th Brigade picked him up.
I am Kuznetsov Vitaly Vyacheslavovich, born on October 16, 1989, originally from the Republic of Morel, the city of Ishkarla, from the camp. They came to talk about the contract that you served for a year. They'll let you go home and your criminal record will be cleared. They took my documents. I spent 5 nights there. The war was kind of burning. They took me to Kazan. There were 2 of us in a cell, not accepted and brought back. He was released in a couple of days, but I was transported to Ulyanovsk, Suyansk, Rostov. We were transferred to the city of Pantsir-S, military unit 1308. From there, the 810th Brigade took me. We stayed in the shelter in April. From reinforcement, probably from the base. We wanted to shoot grenades at someone, but we didn't. They gave us grenades, so we decided to surrender ourselves. That's why the 4 of us surrendered.
Russian Patriarch Koll met with Putin during the Russian Orthodox Christmas Eve service. Putin asked for the consecration of body crosses with his initials to be sent to soldiers who carry out particularly important tasks in the zone of the special military operation in order to protect the fatherland. Today, Ukrainian General Staff estimated Russian losses in the war to be around 800,000 people. One wonders how many of them had crosses and icons with Putin's initials.
С праздником, прежде с праздником.
У вас также сердечно.
Ваше Сиятельство, хочу вас попросить осветить эти вот нательные крестики и иконки,
Да.
которые планирую потом передать в подарок всем нашим командующим, которые выполняют особо важные задачи в зоне специальной военной операции по защите Отечества. Думаю, что им будет особенно приятно получить эти символы веры, тем более освященные вами, да еще и в рождественские дни, вот, в рождественскую ночь, во время рождественского богослужения.
Momkin, blogger from the Russian 810th Brigade, before he was zeroed out by the Ukrainians, spent 3 days broadcasting his obscene language from, as he said, some fucked place in Kursk region. The 200s are lying around, everyone is shooting, and he is shitting himself. And so he died without becoming famous. Russian TV encourages ordinary citizens to freely give their personal cars to the army. The 3-day capture of Kyiv is going exactly according to plans. What else? Ah yeah, Russia is winning.
Nearly 100 vehicles have been sent by Tomsk residents to the special military operation. The equipment is highly valued by the fighters. And just today, another 2 vehicles will be sent from the city to places where they will help save lives. The car is in good condition, the engine is new. The mechanic had his say. Each vehicle going through the special military operation zone undergoes a thorough inspection. A truck in the conditions of the special military operation is a versatile thing. It is large enough for transporting people and organizing supply deliveries. The vehicles were donated by the administration of the Artish Basin Waterways Public Enterprise from their personal fleet. When its employees learned about the People's Front campaign, they voted unanimously to participate.
The scale of the impact that accident has on environment is still being determined, but it's already clear that it's huge. Russia is a threat to the Black Sea.
Вот это жижа. Бля, ну это мешки маленькие, походу, да? Да. Черные, большие.
The motion passed. The House of Commons calls on the UK government to investigate how it can, with allies, seize the $300 billion of frozen Russian assets and give them to Ukraine for her and our defense.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comments section. The membership link is in the description.
Every day. We had a guy last week, it's 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.